Yeah, guys, we are looking at the Nasdaq. I just heard that Nasdaq it's doing humanity. It's giving people a lot of money, but though the higher the risk, I know, man, the higher the return. You know what I mean? It goes both sides. As long as you understand what you are going to do on the market when you open your chart, definitely show that it doesn't matter on what kind of a chart it is. And I was like, let me just jump in, because of one of my friends was telling me, teammate, why can't you just go and double check what Nasdaq is doing? Because of whatever that you are doing, it's great. And then if you can go to Nasdaq, possibly you can get something. You know what I mean? I was like, okay. I even analyzed when I was at work. You know what I mean? Just double checking how does it work, and it was marvelous based on what I saw. And then I was so happy that things happened the way I thought. You know what I mean? So, but let's start by analyzing and show you what did I do to get to understand like what Nasdaq is all about. You know what? Since you can see that the market has been making lower lows. This is where the market has started to tank, to fall. You know what? And it keeps making those lower low. And I believe, like, mind you guys, just I would like you, whenever you get like a value based on this video, just click the subscribe button there, and then it's gonna help the channel to grow, and it's gonna give me some sort of motivation so that I could continue giving you the best video as much as I could. Because of if I don't get motivation, you wouldn't be liking the video. You can just double click if you don't like, show me that you don't like me or you don't like this video, and then at least I know something about it though. Okay, so that I can be able to keep on improving. You can comment below and just let me know. Yeah, so like the market keeps on making lower lows, right? This is what we pretty much show, and there's nothing you should be doing other than selling. You know what I mean? Unless if you understand what you would be doing. Right there, the market keeps on making lower lows. So at this stage, I would know that would focus right here on this thing. We go to 4-hour chart. 4-hour chart. So if you can look at the market, it went all the way up there, touched those levels that I've selected. Mind you, those are liquidity level, those are institutional level. If you don't know what is institutional level, I'm gonna explain that concept maybe on another video. Just comment below, let me know if you want to know more about the institutional level. Just comment below in the section below, then I'll make some sort of a video for you, or I'll send you something, you know what I mean, to get to understand what I'm talking about. So yeah, and then we were here, so I was like, okay, the market keeps on making another lower, you know what I mean, keeps on making another lower, meaning we are in a downward trend, right? This is pretty much clear. Everybody can be able to see that. Everybody can be able to see that we are in a downward trend. And if you can be able to double check, yeah, we are clearly in a downtrend. It's clear. Everybody can be able to see, especially if you understand what is forex. It's pretty much clear. Then we were here. We have made this low, even this one. You know what I mean? Because of the market, I believe it goes in two tools. There's no way that like it doesn't go in two pairs, man. It's like whenever you look at market, there's certain things that you've got to have to know. Like to say the market is stopping, it's like especially when you learn how to drive, there's certain things that you'd notice on the road. There's signs that's gonna tell you that there's a stop sign ahead, or there's road, or those whatsoever. You know what I mean? It's just like alerts for you. Then I was like, okay, if the market keeps on doing that, there's something that I know. If I can come here, I would find some sort of institutional level, because if the market came, touched this level, went all the way down, then I was like, okay, let me come here. There's something that I can take out of this, you know what I mean? And I look at from both different time frames. double checking whether I can be able to find something. And obviously we've got these, and we've got these, you know what I mean? If I could move this thing, we've got these. Those are important. When the market comes there, I'm telling you, you can put it even some sort of a pending order, or you can do your own back testing. The certain things that the market is gonna, it's either gonna blow with some sort of a big candle to show that it's willing to break. Once it breaks, it comes and tests those levels and continue with the direction. Those are important level that we call demand and supply, institutional level. Those are the best concept that I could ever explain. You know what, you're never gonna find anything of some sort, whatever that I'm explaining to you. Okay, we went to 1 hour. I knew before it could, you know, break this level, it has to react. And I was like, okay, there's this level that I see, there's this big boy there. The, you know, retail traders, as much as they call it header and shoulder, as much as they say, right? They call it header and what? And shoulder there. Head and shoulder, right? Head and shoulder. And the market didn't react that much. Just like it dips right there, and then, you know, it went all the way down. And I was like, you know what? Since a lot of traders, some of them they entered PM, some of them they're still holding their trade. The market might likely to come and take those orders and bring them down. You know what I mean? Or if the market want to continue on, like breaking this level, will come and break this level and test and continue. But unfortunately, it come and tested this level. And I went to 30 minutes. Right, 30 minutes. I was like, 30 minutes, right? You can you can see there's important level. It still shows that even in any time frame, you know, it doesn't matter what kind of a time frame you're gonna be using, you're gonna find the big boy there. And I was like, okay, based on this candle, since we have this candle, I can simply, you know, to make sure that I'm sure about whatever that I'm doing, I can just, if I were to put a pending order, since what I'm working in business, sometimes I would miss certain trades, you know what I mean? And then it's quite so sad, you know, if you find out that you did analyze and the market will always go according to your own understanding. It's not always the case. I believe like the main aim is just to, whenever you place your pending order, you're gonna place with your stop loss there for risk management, so that you can be on the safe side. You know, and based on whatever level that I said, I was gonna put a pending order here, probably put some sort of a stop or your stop loss. It depends how much are you targeting based on your target, and surely, you know, you're gonna have to look at the structure, which is gonna leave some sort of a clue where you wanna take the market. You know, surely that's where you're gonna put your pending order right there. Surely the stop loss should be tight, I believe. Now for myself, guys, I would like to, you know, I'm one of those guys, man, who like to use a tight stop loss. Tight stop loss does work very much, you know, good for you to be on the safe side and be able to, you know, at least somewhere around there. That's where I would be looking at. Let me go to lower time frame. Lower time frame. Okay, that would tell me, okay, that would be your first TP then, because of this boy that, you know, might likely to disturb you. Market might can simply come back. You never know, can simply come back. But when we look at this thing still, man, this is our stop loss, pretty much stop loss. Yeah, stop loss there. Stop loss there. It would have been a good trade, you know what I mean? It would have been a good trade. Good trade. Because of look how the market came, touch this level and then play around. You know, play around, because of this is the typical of the market. This is how typical the market is, like it likes to do that. It came, play around this level. Then guess what? just went all the way down. It just dropped. I was like, wow. When I came back at work, I was like, fuck it. You know what I mean? I can even show you on the other brokers that I like to use them. I've got different brokers that I use. I like to analyze based on demo. When I analyze on demo, where is it? It's this one. I like to analyze based on demo. You see what I mean? When I came back at work, this is what happened. I was like, fuck. Shit. Okay. This is how it is. This is how, as long as it respects those institutional level, it shows big time. And mind you, like, I've got my trade plan that I know what I'm talking about. First of all, I can just write it down for you. Maybe it can help you to help you when you trade. Okay. First of all, determine where the market is going. Are we in a downwards trend or uptrend? Downward trend or trend or uptrend, né? Right. Okay, fine. Secondly, that would be your direction, right? Like, you need to know from higher time frame, especially from starting from H4 time frame. That's when you know that when the market is making lower and in lower high, we are in a down. You should be looking to trade. You should be looking to sell. You know what I mean? And then now we're looking at demand and supply, right? Demand and supply. You need to find your demand and supply, which is going to be the institutional level. You know what I mean? So after you do that, you find your institutional level, your demand and supply. After you find your demand and supply, then we're going to be looking at that level, and then it's either you can go to lower time frame from 15-minute chart based on that institutional level. Go on that institutional level, sort of like you choose some sort of an institutional level from high time frame, let's say 1 hour, and then you go from that from 1 hour to 15 minutes, and then from there you can just either, like, you want to get the best possible entries. You know, if you're wrong, you know the market just spike and hit your stop loss, and it's fine, because of you can't win all the trade. The certain trade you're gonna win, the certain trade you're gonna lose, but you're gonna trade with good risk management. You know what I mean? Like, on the consistent, whenever you trade consistently based on those institutional level, you are likely to make it. You wouldn't blow your account unless if you don't know what you are doing. But if you can do the accepting that I'm telling you, probably, man, you get the best of what I'm talking about. Okay, fine. And then I've got this one. After you get these two, those one are very important, very important. You know, after these two, I would like to call golden entry confirmation. You know, confirmation. If, let's say, you want to be in front of the chart, this one is for the pending. This one, if you are just in front of the chart, right? And then we're gonna have to wait for what we're gonna have to wait for our retail entry. You guys, you don't know things. Retail entry, you wait for those suckers, for those dumb money to enter the market, and then from there, then we look for manipulation. After manipulation, then there we trade as what? Smart money. That's your entry. Smart money entry, right? This is based on, like, when you are trading when you are in front of the laptop, right, or front of the market, in front of the market, or I would call it what is it? What are we gonna call it? Is market? What makes market execution? Market execution, right? I bet I did the right spelling, but it doesn't matter anyway. As long as you understand, the most important thing is understanding. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then the last thing, this is one. It's for those one. Let's say they would be trading with pending orders. Pending orders. You don't need a lot of things, man. Like, you don't need a lot of things. Okay. First of all, man, like on this downward trend, this one, guys, is very, very important. This one, I would like to add on this one because, you know, like you need to get your direction, you know, right? Like direction, I could mean weekly cycle, or area of interest, interest, or point of interest. It doesn't matter. So yeah, okay, right. And then you get your demand and supply, and then, you know, and orders confirmed by the orders confirmed. Yeah, this is pretty much what you need. You can write it down, download this video as much as you can. Confirm. What did I write? It's been hard that I didn't go to school. I can't even write. Much confirm, right? Just confirm. Oh man. Confirm, yeah, right? Yeah, confirm. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's not the right spelling. As long as you understand what I'm trying to say. What has confirmed, or sellers, or whatsoever, you know, it depends. So this is what you need. This is the only thing that you need. You don't need a lot of things. You just need this thing to understand, like to trade with the market, to trade where the banks are trading. Look at how, like, this thing, when it reach on that level, play around this level and shoot all the way down. So I don't want to make this video to be long, guys. You know, anything that you want to understand, just let me know in the comment section below. This is your trade plan, trade and execute based on the plan. Use like proper risk management. Then you see your account growing gradually. You can't win each and every trade. You can use whatever that I have now on any pair, on any chart. It doesn't matter, as long as you can wait for those things to come. There's a lot of things that you need to do. I'll keep on giving you the best result as much as I can, guys. I don't want to make this video to be that long. In the sense, I would say, yo guys, see you when I post another video. Sure.